Well, Coach, we're doing the show from a brand new locker room.
Yeah.
Revealed that yesterday to the guys. Tell us about that moment, having these guys come in and check it out.
No, first and foremost, we're extremely blessed, and thank you to God for everything that He provides, because it's been a project that we've been having the motions, and thank you to some certain people that definitely went out of their way to make this possible. Development did an amazing job, athletics did an amazing job, and our maintenance department did a great job, and thank you to Mr. Martin. But yeah, it just gave us a little bit of a facelift in here with the renovations, putting some graphics on the wall, getting all new lockers, lighting, some new equipment and things. So it was definitely a special moment. The boys deserved it. They worked hard all summer, so we were just trying to get this finished for them. And yeah, we were really excited with the final product. It looks amazing in here.
Yeah, it looks great. We thank all the donors who were participated in that and gave to this project. So the guys come off a win, so this was kind of a nice reward after coming off a win against St. Andrews 13-0. You shut them out. Let's talk about the defense to start.
Yeah, defense, we had a sound game plan going in, just being technically sound, being gap sound in all that we do. We were in the air. We didn't know if the starting quarterback was going to be there or not, and he wasn't. So we knew what they were going to do offensively, so we were able to hone in on that. Great tackling, just great effort, pursuit to the ball. In most plays we had about 6 to 8 guys on every single tackle, and that's what we want to see, a defense that's swarming and just playing sound. We didn't give up the big plays. There was a few positions where we got in that, where our backs were up against the wall, but we came out on top.
Yeah, you had a couple fourth down stands, one especially late in the game, 4th and 3 on the 4, and our guys stood strong. And what does that tell you about the mentality of the defense?
It's that bend, don't break mentality. We get put in a situation where, hey, we're uncomfortable, and we've practiced being uncomfortable, and that's what we want. Hey, you're going to get uncomfortable on the field in life. How do we overcome that adversity? And I saw them rise to that occasion, so it makes us really happy going forward.
So we scored 13 points, which wasn't kind of what we anticipated coming off a 49-point performance.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really tell the whole picture of that game. Tell us a little bit about what we did offensively and kind of how we ended up with those 13 points.
Yeah, with the style of offense that they were running, it took a lot of time off the clock for one. So, when we did get the ball, we didn't have a lot of time to work with. And then the other thing is we had, just some things that the way we didn't plan, but we were able to get a good score with Tristan early. And then, we had the one that was called back on Joe. He breaks free and he scrambles and, questionable call, but, I think that kind of gives a different aspect going into halftime, being maybe up 14 points rather than just the 7. But we were able to move the ball pretty efficiently. It was just, coming out of certain situations and, we did have the one turnover that didn't look too good. But other than that, I thought we went in and we executed our game plan.
Yeah, you talk about being able to run the ball, and a couple of workhorses that don't get a lot of attention, Mike Mesa, Aiden Ramsey, they really carried the load there in the second half.
Yeah, Michael Mesa and Aiden, they took the load, and really proud of those guys to just step in and take that role. And Michael closed out that game for us. We've known that that's there, and it was just good to see him come through. Same with Aiden. Again, just another good kid that's working hard and really expecting big things. And then just Joe to kind of put that on his back and say, hey, let's get this thing rolling. And kind of a shuffle of the offensive line that day, but it was, like I said, we've practiced for those situations, and we were able to do some good things.
Now, we did run the ball a lot in the second half, but our play of the game this week is actually a passing play.
Yep.
I don't know who had it on their scorecard, but Kosuke Nakata, 37-yard touchdown, they kind of sealed the game. What happened on that play?
Yeah, it's something we were looking at. We've had that dialed up in the playbook for him, and it was a perfect time to call it. They brought the house and just opened it up for us. And then Kolske kind of did the rest. Him and Joe have a good relationship, and Kolske's energy, he had an amazing defensive game. I think he had 4 tackles for loss, and I think he had 6 total tackles on the game. But coming in at that offensive role for fullback tight end position really helped us, and you could see, hey, when he catches it, he does have some wheels. He was able to break free and get that thing in.
So now we turn the page. We go to Westwood this week up in Fort Pierce. It's going to be a tough game. ESPN's got them in their top 10. They've got us in the top 10.
Yeah.
What do you expect from Westwood?
Westwood is a very talented team. We know that they have athletes. They do have the size. They're well coached. Coquel does a good job over there of maintaining what he's got there and getting guys in. And so I think it's a good test for us. I think this is a game that really is going to put us where we're going to fall for the season. So it's a good test. It's on the road, big stadium, big game. Like you said, we're going to be on ESPN that night. 2 top 10 teams going in at it. So it's just going to be a good environment. It's going to be a good tester to see where we fall for this Beckham of the year.
So if you're coming up to the game, it's up in Fort Pierce, 7 o'clock tonight. Want to see you guys there. It's a big one for the guys.
No, definitely show out. We appreciate it. It means the world to us. And again, thank you for everybody that made the locker room possible. Big things going on here for TKA, and just another testament of what God's doing here.